Now let's go over half guard, so knee shield. All right, so actually let me just do it all to you. So if he's in half guard, this position, honestly, is like a 50-50 leg lock battle because we both have the same position, it's just he's on bottom, right? If he was to like roll over and come on top, their position's the same, right? We're in each having one inside position and each having one outside position with our legs, right? So when I'm on top of this position, all of my attacks on his legs are going to be on this leg. Because he has the inside position on this leg, it's really hard for me to attack it. So all of my attacks will be on this leg because he has no inside position with it, right? So some of the attacks are going to be the person on top getting inside position here, where either they'll fall to this side, where they can try and heel hook or straight ankle lock, or they'll fall to this side and same thing. Or they might try and reach back for toe holds, which I feel like is low percentage. I don't remember the last time I've ever been toe held from half guard, but it's there. I'll kind of briefly go over defending it.
I'm going for it.
And then after that, it'll be about me freeing my knee to the floor here. Where now either I'll take a step back to the knee bar or saddle, or they'll pummel their shin over the thigh and then lock the triangle. Or some people like doing this where they slide around the corner here for either heel hooks or knee bars spinning around the front instead of backstepping. So we're going to go over how to defend all that stuff now. I'm going to break it down into defending my outside leg, defending my inside leg, and then dealing with like the backstep or front spin. So let's start with the knee shield. Yes, go down your knees.
Oh, sorry, there we go.
Go. So preemptively, a lower knee shield is going to be harder for my partner to attack leg locks on than like a higher knee shield typically, in my opinion. Because of the fact that my foot is closer to his armpit for him to wrap, and because my knee line naturally is higher than his hips here, right? Also, I can't reinforce my high knee shield by crossing my ankles because my knees or my legs are too wide apart. Whereas a low knee shield, I can cross my ankles to protect my outside leg. My knee is much lower, so it's harder for him to suck in my knee line, right? And my foot is not in his armpit, or close to his armpit, I should say, all right? So typically, lower knee shield is going to be harder for the top person to attack, all right? So if you're playing knee shield, it's a good thing to keep in mind that a higher knee shield, in my opinion, is going to be harder to attack leg locks on, all right? Preemptively, if I can control a 2-on-1 with this arm, he's not going to be able to attack this leg now because that's the arm on the side of the leg, right? Try and attack my leg from here without freeing your arm.
I can't.
Right? So he's going to have to work to free this arm and then wrap up my leg to attack my leg, right? So if we can preemptively get a 2-on-1 here, then we can shut down all of his attacks before they even start, all right? If we can't get that one, controlling this one will still make it a lot harder for him to attack my leg since he can only attack it and control my knee line with one arm now, right? So that's using like a 2-on-1. The other thing we can do, which is something I've been doing quite a bit lately, is play underhook half guard. So if Mike has my ankle wrapped here, right, if I get an underhook, right, I can start using roll unders or stomps to free my leg and pull him off my leg where now it's hard for him to attack. If I start with an underhook here, like trying to attack my leg from here, right? He can't reach my leg because my body is in the way, right? So I can either use an underhook to free my leg from his grips, or I can use an underhook to not allow him to wrap up my leg in the first place, right? So like some of the things we can do from this grip position here, right, is I can reach inside as deep as I can with my hand, right? Obviously I'm not all the way deep, but now I can start getting up, where now I can roll to my back, and I can stomp my leg as I reach with my underhook here, right? Now when Mike tries to control my leg, it's going to be really hard. Now I can start playing my knee twist half guard game or any kind of half guard game from that underhook, right? So that's going to make it really difficult for him to be able to attack my leg. But now we'll go into other stuff here. So if I feel like Mike is going to try and attack my leg for Liam, no skipping, bud. Just wait. We're almost done. If I feel like Mike's going to attack my leg for a toe hold, do you know how to do a toe hold? Yeah, like a figure four on my ankle, basically a Kimura. No, grab my toes and then reach over top of my ankle. Grab your own, yeah, that's it right there. Right, that's a toe hold right there.
Oh, okay.
All right. If I feel like my partner is going to grab a toe hold on me, right? If I off balance him and start attacking him, he's not going to be able to. So like if we're here and for him to grab a toe hold, he's going to be turning away here. So as he turns away, I can start pushing with my knee and I can start attacking his leg. So come back. So as I feel him reach over top here, I can scoop inside here, bring my knee inside, and now I can start attacking heel hooks or any kind of leg lock on his leg. And even if he has like a grip on my leg here, just let me scoop your leg though. Even when he has it here, I can use this to like make him let go, right? And I can even now, like now that he's off balance, I can even kind of put my foot on the floor for a second to break his grip on my toe hold here. Step on his hip, trap his knee line, right? I can start reaping. And now I can finish here with the outside heel hook. All right, so we're kind of beating him to the punch because we know that when I go for my leg lock, I'm off balancing him to make him let go of mine before he gets it set, right? And then at that point, he was already facing away, which made it easy for me to just attack his leg and take the weight off of it.
And when I roll it now, I'm going for the toe hold.
All right. The other thing I can do, I don't like this as much, but as he goes for it, right, I can just simply put my leg through where it's so deep that he can't reach it now. Right, like try and go toe hold on it. Like it's really hard.
I can't do it.
Especially long legs like me, it's really hard. The reason why it's not as ideal is I'm taking my knee shield out to do so. All right, so if my knee shield's not there, he could use that as a fake and then flatten me out in half guard, right? So I might do that for a second where he turns to try and go for it. I might straighten for a second and then insert my knee, right? Lastly, if I feel like he's going for this toe hold here, I might go upside down and just completely untangle the toe hold. But that's assuming he doesn't have a strong, tight grip on my bottom leg, right? I have to go upside down, pull my half guard leg out, and then finish the rotation, right? If I do that, he doesn't have any way of stopping me from rotating, and he won't be able to put pressure on the lock. Obviously, if I cross my ankles and like a low knee shield, he's not going to be able to get the grip on my toe hold either. So now we'll go over like when they use like a scoop grip on our outside leg. So they might be using this scoop grip to try and spin around my leg and attack knee bars or heel hooks. So when we're here, he might scoop inside my leg, inside, yeah, here at the knee usually. And now he can spin his shin across and then go all the way around, sit to his butt, and now he can like knee bar me here or inside heel hook me. So, so now we'll go over dealing with that. So we're here. Anytime he scoops, just go back for a second. Anytime he scoops my leg, most of the time he's scooping my leg from a high knee shield because my knees are wide open and it's easier access to the inside of my knee. When my knee is in low knee shield, when he tries to scoop here, it just doesn't even make sense because like he's like collapsing his own arm inside a tight space here. Like you don't have the leverage to like open my legs up here very well, right? So usually it's going to be when I'm playing a high knee shield and he pummels his arm to the inside immediately. I'm going to bring my knee down and over his forearm or his bicep here. And then now here, this makes it a lot harder for him to scoop the leg. Go ahead. Like, yeah, try. You might go eventually, but now I can pummel inside, right? So he goes inside, I pin. As he's trying to lift it, I turn my knee out and I just pummel back to the inside, right? While keeping a frame on his shoulder so he can't close the distance, right? The other thing I can do as he pummels inside, I pin, and now wrist, 2-on-1, and now we have the 2-on-1 half guard here, right? So now we have all our 2-on-1 attacks that we can do. And like we talked about in the beginning, he can't attack my leg when I have a 2-on-1 in his arm. And then lastly, Liam, nice and quiet, buddy. We're almost done. Lastly, when he scoops my leg, here is I can use my hand to scoop his leg up and off of my knee and place my knee back inside, right? So he scoops here, hand, straighten my leg, push it down my knee line, and now I can pull my leg out and go back. I can either go back to a high knee shield, or if I'm scared he's going to do it again, low knee shield. All right. I just remembered one more. So if I feel like he scoops my leg and I can't scoop it off, I can use a wide leg here, reach. Now I stomp his forearm and do like a stomp arm drag. All right, we did this also from the over-under. This is a very similar position, right? So when he has a scoop on my grip, I can only do this if I can open my knee wide, right? So now from here, I'll grab inside of his armpit, and now I don't want to stomp into his bicep. I stomp down on his forearm here, and then I can pull his arm by for an arm drag. So that's how I'm going to protect like my outside leg, right? So those are all ways that he might start the attack by attacking the leg directly first. The other part of him attacking my outside leg is him winning the inside position with his outside leg. So he might win all these battles, but if he doesn't get past this inside leg, he can't attack this leg, right? Liam. So if I don't allow him to pass this leg, he can't do any of these moves, right? Like if you try and go for an ankle lock, right? Just get an ankle lock grip, right? If you don't get inside position on this leg, go ahead and attack it. Like try and fall into guard, right? Like if you don't get past this leg, like you don't get like an actual leg entanglement, right? It'd be too hard to hold on to my knee line if he doesn't beat it. So what he's going to do is he's going to try and get his shin over top of my thigh, ideally. Just my thigh, not my calf.
Oh, sorry.
Here. So ideally, this is what he's looking for, right? He's now inside my outside leg, and he's inside my, inside my inside leg, and he's inside my outside leg now. So now when he puts his foot on my hip, he's now nice and tight. Where before, if he didn't beat it, this is like how he would end up, either here or I have inside position, where now it's hard for him to clamp my legs, or clamp my leg down, right, and control my knee. So just come back up. So when we feel that he's going to go for that staple, I'm going to use my upper arm here to frame him away. I'm going to use an elbow escape to push his knee open. And then now I have the inside position. He might pummel over top again. I push his knee open, and I get my knee to the inside, right? If I feel like he's just too heavy on this leg, the other thing I can do is I'll take a scoop grip on his leg, and I'll push him this way. I mean, don't fall over. And now from here, I can stomp my leg through, and I can free my leg, right? I can either stomp through, staple it again. Or here, I can either stomp through, or I can literally try and pull my leg out, right? If he falls all the way down, I would just come on top. For now, I'm the one attacking. So those are two ways that we can, Liam, watch out, bud. Those are two ways that we can remove that pummel on the outside leg when they staple our leg. So we use our knee shield to push them away, where now all of their weight is on their knee, and now we can just pull our leg out from under their shin or stomp our leg through. The last thing we'll do is defending against the backstep. So when Mike is here, for him to backstep and attack this leg, he needs to have his knee free, right? Like if you try and backstep from here.
This one?
You're just going to step this leg behind me.
Okay. Oh, I lose balance.
But just keep your hands here, backstep. Right? Like he's not really entering my legs. He's like exposing his back to me here, right? So he needs to free his knee, like a knee cut, here, here. And now when he backsteps, he's attacking my leg, right? Where before, we were here, where if he backsteps, he's giving me his back, all right? So knowing this, if we don't allow him to free his knee, he's not going to be able to backstep. However, let's say he does free his knee. He needs to trap this knee line, right? So you're not going to use this grip because you'll never be able to backstep. You're just going to either just post your hands on the floor. And now when he goes to backstep, again, he's giving me his back because he doesn't have my knee line, right? So we went over this in the underhook stuff, where I got an underhook, you backstep, I lift my knee, and I took your back.
Yeah.
Same thing here, right? We just don't have an underhook. So I'm here, he tries to backstep, I just catch his outside leg. Now I can push him down, insert my first hook, and take his back, right? So that's like early stage. The other way he might do it is he might post his hands to get in front of my knee. No, like you want to post your hands to like lift your butt forward. Here, let me do it to you. Ugh. So when we're here, if I just try and backstep from here, his knee's in the way. But if I go forwards, I can get in front of his knee. See how it fell behind me now? Now I can pummel my leg on top of his thigh. Now that my foot is on his thigh, I can slide my leg through and lock a triangle. And then now I can start attacking inside heel hook or knee bar on that leg. So we're just going to go over how to deal with that leg staple. So we're here. He does and now you're just going to put your foot hooking my thigh. Here, yes. So now instead of taking a big step like he did before where I can catch him, now I can't catch him because he's literally hooking my leg instead. I'm going to get a scoop grip on his leg, and now I'm going to kick my leg through, right? And now I'm going to keep him on this side of my body, right? So now if he tries to backstep, I have a scoop on his leg, so it's going to be hard. And even if he gets it, go ahead. Now I can catch him again and take his back, right? So that's how we'll deal with like the leg staple. We'll scoop, very similar to like when they staple their other leg. We can stomp our leg through the grip when we have a scoop on their leg, right? Because they can't follow where we can extend. The next layer, if he does backstep and I'm not able to free my leg here, as he backsteps, go ahead. I'm going to drop my knee down to the floor. So now even if he makes it to the other side, my knee is no longer inside of his legs, right? So now either he's going to reset, or maybe I can start going for my own attacks. If I like barambolos, I can start going barambolos, or I can just get the heck out of dodge, come on top, whatever, right? But we're dropping our knee line out. This is the same from De La Riva. If he's in top of De La Riva, if I put my leg really deep, now when Mike grabs my knee, he can backstep now, sit on me, and now he has that same position. So when I feel like this is happening, when he goes to backstep, yeah, go ahead. I'm like keeping my knee line out, right? Rather than my knee line's out, I can be the one attacking his legs, right? Whoever's knee line's free is usually the one that's safe and the one that can be attacking the other better. The last thing we'll do is if he completes all that, I'm not able to free my knee line, I need to turn away. This will hide my heel from the inside heel hook, and it'll also protect myself against the knee bar. So whether he spun around the front or whether he went back step, he gets to that position. Here, immediately, I'm connecting my hands on his thighs somehow, right? Because for him to control my leg, he's going to be pinching his knees together. If I try and turn here, it might be hard, right? I don't want to do this, because now if Mike grabs my outside leg, no, like switch your arms.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Here, and then now you control that. I'm stuck here now. Both my legs are trapped. Now I have a battle of trying to free one of my legs and then free my leg, right? So when we're here, I don't connect my legs together. I keep my legs wide. I hug his knee and I pull it open as much as I can. Try and pinch here. And now I extend my leg and I turn away, getting up to my elbow here. Mike's usually going to have a triangle, and he's going to be hooking me with this leg, right? Push the shin, step off, and now I'm completely safe from any of his leg locks here. I can free my knee line. I can start smash passing. I can start taking his back. That's it, bud. All those things can happen because of the fact that I freed myself from his controls. So one last time. He back steps into my leg. I control his thigh, and I turn away and straighten my leg. Let's just rotate. Yeah, keep the grip. So if I turn this way, look what happens to my heel. Now he can start attacking heel hooks on me, right? He can also just make a slight adjustment. Other way.
Oh yeah, knee bar.
And then he can go knee bar. So when I pull here and turn this way, now when he tries to expose my heel for a heel hook, my heel's stuck to his side. When he tries to knee bar me, he's in the back of my knee right now, right? He's going to have to fix his position. Now I want to free my knee. I can't free my knee from here if I'm stuck. So I push his leg away and I step off. Now that he only has control of one of my legs, I can rotate and get my knee out. All right? So, Liam, shh. You swear we've been here all day, but he's only been here as long as this video is long. All right, so that's how we'll deal with people dropping from like open guard into like footlocks, heel hooks, or all the different types of leg locks from like half guard, knee shield position.